Alright, hello, we're back for Pokemon Emerald Part
8.
Thank you. So we're gonna load back into the game using our sweet save states. Hey Sam, can you turn the volume down? It seemed a little loud, to like 10 maybe or 15. Last part we defeated Team Aqua Grunt, as well as beat Roxanne, get our first gym badge, the Pokénav. We also got a letter, which is a mission that we need to go do and give the letter to Mr. Steven at Duford Island. Before that, I'm gonna go fight May. The controller's not working, so I'm just gonna use this. Alright. Whatever, no one cares. What? I thought we were gonna fight her. Alright, he's on his way home. Basically telling us about we can use we can battle. Okay, you got the option. So we're gonna, of course, battle her because we don't care about our well-being. Alright, starts out with a Lotad. She has like a lot of different combinations of Pokemon that she could have based on your starter. So I'm not gonna waste time in saying what they could be, but just know that they're there. There are differences. Anyways, we're in the last part kind of cut off the discussion about liking May. Have you have a crush with an underage anime character before?
I don't know their ages.
That means
You're
yes.
asking if I have a waifu?
I mean, if that's what you want to call it.
An anime crush? Yeah, that's what a waifu is. I guess you could say I have.
Who is it?
Why would I tell you that?
That's okay. Come on.
Why would I give names?
Travolta's evolving into what? A better actor? No. This
Mark didn't notice that I said names plural. He was gonna jump on that. It's too late to apologize.
Oh, Furry Cutter. Furry Cutter. It is basically the bug equivalent to Rollout, and it's terrible. 'Cause bug, another terrible offensive type. Can you name one type that's super effective against?
Poison?
No, there's only one. It's psychic.
Bug against how?
I don't know. I really couldn't tell you.
You know, I hear lead type is super effective against fleshy type.
Okay, bullets on skin, yes.
Yeah. Mark gets it. He's a child of the urban centers.
I've been reading a lot about guns lately because I'm interested again.
I've got a big book of guns if you want it.
Oh.
I'm not going to give it to you, but
Thanks.
you can read it.
Okay. Too bad I can't read, but I've been looking at pictures though.
Fair enough.
Looking at pictures though, and I've been reading a little bit. I know a couple of words, and there's apparently there's a type of shotgun shell, and like they got a double aught, single aught, triple aught shells. That's like the common ones. That's the ones you see in the video games.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Oh, okay. And there's like other kinds too, like they got the frag rounds, but there's like a different type of buckshot that is called T shots or F shots, and they shoot 36 pellets of lead. I'm like, that's total overkill. Do you really need 36 pellets?
Yeah. You mean you don't?
There's also, if you get it in steel pellets, there's 56. So basically, if you get like the right choke at the end, you can get like the spread to kill like a whole classroom worth. Like kill a whole classroom basically.
Not in one shot.
Well,
you need to be pretty lined up.
I mean, that's a lot. That is a lot of pellets.
Right, but it doesn't like seek out. It's not like heat seeking.
I mean, potentially it could. Potentially it could hit everyone. I mean, it's random.
Anything could.
No, if I'm shooting straight with a pistol, it can't hit anything behind me. Unless you're watching a movie Wanted, when you can just whip bullets around. Great movie, by the way. Book Small Arms from Civil War to present day. What's present day when that book come out?
It's got up to the Cold War. Weapons haven't really evolved in the past 20 years.
Yeah, it's basically this variants on stuff that we started in the 40s and 50s, from what I could tell.
How'd you go from 20 years, 2017 minus 20 is not 1940?
But no, just from what I'm getting, we still use variations of the French people use the FAMAS, and that's the FAMAS started production in 47. That's when they started working on it, and basically what they use is variations of that type of rifle. M4 has been basically a variation since the 60s, late 50s. Anyways, now that we're in Dewford Town, the 2 new Pokemon you can find. Well, not new. You can always get Magikarp, but you can also get Tentacool from Old Rod. And this guy, talk to him, he will give you his rod. Just gonna talk to him a little bit. Put it right in your hand. Old Rod. With this, you can only catch Magikarp and Tentacools throughout the game. Wherever there's water, you can get a Magikarp and a Tentacool. Magikarp be anywhere between level 5 and 35, depending where you are. I think it's the same for Tentacool as well. So let's hope we get one of the stronger in Tentacools. Also, Tentacool has a 30% chance of appearing when you use the Old Rod, so we're gonna have to get lucky. Let's use it. Also, you got to time the Old Rod when there's or any rod, when there's an exclamation mark above your head. That's when you tap A as fast as you can.
Yep.
I got a Tumblr update. Can't look at it right now.
Tumblr?
Yeah.
Why do you... Oh, right. You set up a Tumblr.
It's not great. It's just as what it was back 5 years ago when I got it initially.
Yeah. Why are you on Tumblr?
The
FAMAS has been in service since 1978.
It started production 47. Look it up. Go to FAMAS Wikipedia.
I am at FAMAS Wikipedia. It's been in service.
But they didn't start. They didn't start making it in 78.
Yeah, I didn't say anything about that. I said about when it was in service, not when it was developed.
Okay.
Jesus, I wasn't contradicting your information.
I felt like you were, though. I felt like you were. Oh, what the fuck did I do, lad? I killed... Well, I don't want Magikarp anyway. It doesn't matter. Because it's already hard enough to train a Magikarp with switching in the... you're playing regularly. In the Nuzlocke, it's damn near impossible. I think it's definitely going to die. Or something else would definitely die. So we have an option here. Take on a gym. Or take on a northern path that takes us to Granite Cave. Which one do you want to do first, Sam?
Cave
it is then. So I'm gonna whip out my handy dandy notes and look at a new Pokemon that we can find in that cave. But first off, there's gonna be 2 fishermen on this route up here, just hanging out with their rods in the water. They both just have Tentacools and Magikarps. They're not terribly hard, but Tentacool can be a pain because it has high special defense.
Okay, so the FAMAS Type 62 was developed between 1952 and 1962, but it was not adopted for service.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Can you give me that's what's the service rifle right now for France? Is it not the FAMAS?
I wouldn't know.
Okay.
But the FAMAS that they use today has not been in service for 60 years.
The FAMAS they use today? What do you mean? They don't use the FAMAS in 60 years? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
The FAMAS that they are using today, the version of the FAMAS that they use today has not been in use for 60 years.
Okay.
So your point about it being developed, the first French bullpup rifles were developed between 1946 and 1950.
Okay.
But the fruits of those labors, the guns that they developed during those times, were not adopted for service.
Okay.
So it's essentially not. It's not really a point.
I cannot believe that they use that's like the modern technology is going towards using bullpup rifles because it's easier to deal with close quarters. Like P90, is that not common? Huh. Okay.
Yeah, the FNP90 is fairly common. It's right here.
But it's not French though, right? It's German.
No, it's French.
Okay.
It's a PDW. Personal defense weapon, and its makers cite its role as a defensive weapon for personnel whose duties do not normally include small arms combat.
It's like you're guarding a base.
Yeah, vehicle crews and artillerymen.
Alright. Travolta has a lot of power now, so he's taking out this tentacle pretty easily. Magic. Let's just put Rogan out there. We're not training Leslie up.
I mean, the P90 is essentially a submachine gun. Or used like one. Did your graphics card come in? Did you order it again?
No, not yet.
Dang, because, the world's waiting for our Zatch Belmomoto battle.
I'm waiting. Another Pokeball hidden in the sand. There might be another, like a Stardust maybe on these rocks. Oh, there it is. I'm a nerd again. Wow. Anyways.
You got incredibly lucky, though. You didn't sound too confident in your answer. You're just like, there might be a Stardust and it might be into one of these.
Granite Cave. You can find on the first floor a Makuhita, a Zubat, an Abra, Geodude, and then eventually go to the second floor under this. You could find an Aeron, Zubat, Abra, Makuhita, and a Sableye. Basically, every floor is a variation of that, different percentages, but
it doesn't matter because we can only catch what we find on the first floor.
Oh, we got this thing. Oh, it's garbage. Alright, so let's just use Absorb. Ooh, shotgun. Oh, come on, critical hits. Come on.
Get wrecked.
So
now we can't catch anything in this cave.
Alright, there's no trainers in here. So we're just gonna use Javelin Repels. Got one. Alright. Use it wisely.
You don't want to grind?
We're fine.
Are we fine for the gym though?
The highest low Pokemon is 19. Let me check. Yeah, it's 19. So I guess we'll grind a little bit after the repel runs out. Later on, you could use a bike that will get a lot later. Go up here and you'll find an Everstone. Which, why would you want a stone that halts evolution? The little thing called a B button.
Sentimental value.
But still, you don't have to put a hold item on it.
Why not? It saves energy from having to press the B button.
Man, if you're so worried about conserving energy,
don't play video games?
Like, I don't think the people who are playing video games are the same people who, like, they need to expend energy. Anyways, find a Zubat that I can't catch. Nature Power should be, what? Rock Slide? Shadow Ball. Okay. Third floor. There's also, come back here later, you can get a Nose Pass. Not just one, you can get a bunch of them. Because they're in the stones you could get that you could smash. And we'll get Rock Smash like around the same time we get the bike as well.
But it won't matter.
For us, no. I don't want no Nose Pass anyway. Okay, we're running because that thing is a tank.
I've never caught a Sableye.
It's not that great. It barely has any attacking moves.
But it looks like a little rock devil.
Yeah, it looks very cool. I always wanted one. As soon as I got one, realized that's not worth anything. If you have a different version of the game, you can find Mawile in here instead of Sableye, which is pretty cool. You can get a free Everstone without Rock Smash or without a bike, and that's a little stone there.
Cool.
You could sell it for like 50 yen or whatever.
You can't get wrecked.
I want that so bad.
Doesn't matter. You chose to do a Nuzlocke.
Okay. Well.
You ever think maybe we should do a normal playthrough of these games before we do a Nuzlocke of these games?
No. That's my whole life was a normal playthrough of these games. Last time.
That's kind of pathetic.
What you mean?
Do better at life. Or you're not just playing Pokemon all day.
I play all the games.
Like what?
Like.
What have you played this week, Mark?
I played Call of Duty. I played. What else did I play?
Casual.
I played Clash of Clans.
Filthy casual.
I don't know what else I played. I mean, I don't really have time to play a lot of games. You know, I gotta go to school for a living.
Not for a living.
Well,
you don't get paid for it.
Yet. I don't get paid yet for it. This is here Steven, and we're gonna give him the letter. He's interested in rare stones. He's gonna be an interesting character as the story develops.
Is there any particular shotgun you want read about to you?
AA-12, is that in there?
AA-12. Yeah, probably.
Gives you TM-47 steel wing, which is a decent move.
The best move ever.
It misses a lot. Like, it's only 70% accurate, but it's a pretty powerful move. And you can't even use it on the first gym because it's a fighting type gym.
Booty call?
Instagram. Well, I wish it was a booty call from this girl that posted something.
Who is it?
Kaylee K. Davis. Anyways.
Oh, her?
Yeah.
White girl?
Yes.
Doesn't have the AA-12.
So overpowered. It's not even like... I think it got banned from the Geneva Conventions from being used in real life. I might be wrong about that.
You're probably wrong about that.
Probably wrong about that. Anyways, I think that's enough for this part. In the next part, we will take on the gym. As you see here, the gym gimmick here is pretty annoying. So, before we go, we're gonna shift F1, shift F2. I'm gonna save the game just to be safe.
And then Mark's gonna slide into her DMs.
Yeah, I got work to do.
Despite her him not liking her.
Yeah.
You went through a period of not liking her because of...
Despite us not liking each other, really.
And yet here you are talking about you wish you were sending me booty call.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like her as a personality, but you know.
Wow.
I need to put my penis somewhere.
That's not okay.
Bye-bye.
I mean, I'm fine with you doing that, but other people might not be. So,
what being a human?
Do what you want. I don't care.
Gotta get this nut off somehow, Sam.
Don't talk.